Good morning, movers. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy. Are you ready for this beginner workout? We're focused on total body today, and here's gonna be your format. We'll do 40 seconds of work, 15 seconds in between. We'll hit each exercise through twice, but I'm gonna do it in a circuit or a giant set. So we'll take 5 different exercises, repeat them all in the row, and then we'll do that one more time. We've got 3 different blocks for you, so lots of good variety today. Now, you're gonna require a variety of dumbbells. This is what I suggest a beginner might use, but it's a good reference. Just lift within your abilities. I'm also going to use something to sit on, a stable bench or chair. If you don't have that, I'll show you a modification. We'll start with a warm-up and we'll end with a cool down. And don't forget, we do have our summer strong calendar going strong. This is a great way to have structure throughout the summer months to ensure you don't throw the baby out with the bathwater and you keep moving daily. That's what we want for you. So grab your calendar, click or tap the card at the top of the screen, or check in the description below. Okay, today, full body. Are you ready to move daily? Me too. Let's go. Let's put functional strength on the watch here today. We're gonna start with some front and back bends, warming things up a little bit. 5 exercises in a row. For me, when I do it like that, it just feels like time flies by. It feels like kind of like no repeats because you're like on to the next, then the next. But we will repeat each one twice, okay? Take it wide and hand to toe tap. So, when you're in your first round, you can really think, how was this weight for this muscle? Could I have lifted a little bit heavier? And that's where in the second set, you can challenge yourself maybe a little bit more, all right? Excellent, 2 more here. And we're gonna stay wide, just a gentle side to side lunge, reach your hips back, alternate. Don't go too deep if this is one of the first times you've done this or if you haven't done it in a while. Last one here. And some front kicks. If you can't kick high, just kick low right there. Let's have a hand behind the head, behind the back, and just stretch, okay? Just pull those elbows back. Nice little stretch in those shoulders. Switch. Might be more flexible on one side, I know I am. Switch. This is tight, tight, tight. Gotta keep practicing. Switch again. Okay, reach across, tap this out. Reach overhead, stretch. Good, slowing things down, hold on to a wall. We're gonna go into some hip cars here, so a nice articulated rotation. We'll go 3 to the back, and then 3 to the front. Slow and control that circle. Switch sides. And reverse direction. And in some heel digs, we're going to sweep the ground, warming up the hamstring there. Last one here. Good. We're gonna finish with some calf raises. Up to the tiptoes. Swing your arms. 6 more and go as high as you can go, all the way up to the tiptoes. Very nice. Okay, take a look at the screen. There's the first 5 exercises, and let's go. All right, before I start the timer here, we are gonna go into that floor exercise, chest press with a tricep extension. I'm gonna bring some 8s to the ground. It's gonna be whatever you can tricep extension. So bring those to the ground to get started here. Well, we're not starting with that exercise, but make sure that they're there. We're gonna start with a drop squat. Okay, with or without weight, I'm gonna hold a 10. You could do alternating high knee if you can't squat. Otherwise, drop to the side, sumo squat here. Drop and squat, other side, that's it. You could alternatively hold the dumbbell low in the center. That's fine as well. Lots of options here. But you're nice and wide. We want to get low into that sumo squat position. Toes are facing the front with a slight turn outward, and your back stays nice and tall. Okay, grabbing light weights. This is a chest press fly. So I'm gonna go with 3s. We're gonna do a little pec fly right there, and then we'll press over the chest. Knees are soft, starting here. Squeeze and press right there. Good. Squeeze and press. You're over half. Doing well, everyone. Don't shrug here. Just keep those shoulders low, away from your ears. Setting those down, and we're gonna go into our row. Okay, so we're gonna do a single, single, double. I'm gonna hold 10s, hinge forward at the hips, one arm, then the other, and then both at the same time. So we single, other side, single, now both, and squeeze. Good. Single, single, then double, and squeeze. If you need a break halfway, we're about halfway right now. Feel free to stand and stretch your back. Otherwise, keep it going with me. Alrighty, let's make our way down to the ground. A little fire hydrant on all 4s. I'll call halfway on this one. We're coming up to that 90 degrees. Push up through the shoulder blades and work. Up, right there. All right, work on the glutes here. So again, I'll let you know when to switch, but stay in the pocket here. It burns, I know. Burns me too. 3, 2, now switch sides and up. You are gonna stay down here for the next exercise. This is gonna be the chest press extension, tricep press extension coming up. All right, so you're down here. I've got those 8s. I'm gonna do a tricep press extension. Palms face each other. We're gonna pop those hips into a bridge, press to the ceiling, then back at the elbow. So we press, back, up, and down. Good. You have nice control on the down. Watch your head, of course. Very nice. Let's move into our second set. So remember what I said at the beginning, this is where you want to challenge the weight amount if you can. So maybe a 12, maybe a 15 in the hands for the squat. And we're gonna drop to the side, low, and switch, and low. Good. Again, you can hold that dumbbell up by your chest, down between the legs. I want you nice and low. A sumo squat's always a little easier for people who don't squat well. Okay, that wide stance really helps. You get more hip flexibility, so it makes it a bit easier. But high knees is fine too. Let's go into that pec deck press, holding threes. We don't want to go too heavy here. So you're fighting gravity. Soften the knees, engage the abs, starting right here. Squeeze and press over the chest. Okay, single, double, bent over row. What was good for you? You can go 10s, 8s, 10s, 12s. I think I'll go with the 12s here. We're gonna hinge at the hips, back stays flat, neck is neutral, and you're single, other side single. Now double here, squeeze. Single, single, double here. Good. Last 10 seconds here. Good work on holding your body. That works the lower back too. Set those weights down. Okay, we're going down to the ground again, into that fire hydrant. Remember, I will call halfway, so on all fours, push up through the shoulder blades, and let's lift. Up and up. Burn is setting in. You got 3, 2. Now switch your side and lift. It's a good burn today, isn't it? One more. Boom. Owie. Stay down here. I'm gonna grab those 8s for the tricep press extension. Go lighter, it's gonna be whatever you can hit on your triceps. Hips are up. We press back at the elbow, up and down to the ground. Don't bounce your elbows off the ground though. You're just coming to a hover position. Okay, nice work on your first circuit. I'm gonna switch the exercises. We're gonna use a new 5. Grab some water and join me back. Doing well, folks. Just getting started here. We're gonna start with a cross body raise. Okay, so maybe 5s, 8s, maybe I'll start with 5s here. You're gonna do a single across and then the other way, softness in the elbow, then both together at the front. So we cross and cross, now both together, bring them together at the front. Good. That cross body raise right here, we're targeting a little bit of the pectoral minor, so that chest muscle right by the armpit. Okay, and then when we hit it together here, it's a bit more front shoulder. So cross and cross. Good. Stick your chest out. You don't want to round on this one. It's very easy to round the shoulders when the weight is in the front of the body like this. So we stick our chest out to compensate. Into your deadlift. You could do this without weight if you're not confident or comfortable with the deadlift pattern yet. So Romanian deadlift, knees bend, hips go back, and we hinge at the hips. I'm holding 12s, 2, 3, and up. So you hinge, slow on the down, then power up, and you keep your back flat the whole time. So it's a hip hinge, but knees are bent, okay? Reach your hips back like you're shutting a car door shut with your butt. And the dumbbells stay close to your shins, like they're going down your shins on rails. So good imagery to keep us in the pocket here. Okay, into a pinwheel curl. I'm gonna hold 10s, alternating the curl, working biceps here. So we cross the body and alternate. Shoulders low, curl and switch. Good, palm facing the ceiling, although you could do it with palm facing the body. Okay, both ways are fine. I consider both a pinwheel curl, but you may have heard them differently, that's okay. Squeeze at the top. Control the down. More shoulders. Set those down. Grab light weights for your front lateral raise. So maybe 2s, 3s, 5s. I'll hold 3s right now. We're gonna hit the front and then we'll hit the side, palms facing the ground. So you're here and out to the side. Good.
I'm about to lose my common sense. The moment when you showed up, then I knew, oh my, here we go again.
Set those down and we're gonna go into a static lunge. If you cannot lunge because of your knees, go ahead and go back to that front kick, alternating, okay? I'll call half on this, little pelvic tilt, with or without weights. I'll do without. And we drop and up. All right, up and down. You could hold something for balance if that's making you imbalanced. Or instead of having the back leg directly behind the front leg, give yourself a bit of a wider base of support so the leg moves out just slightly. Last one here. Now switch your side and drop. That's it. Round 2, we'll go back to the cross body raise. I think I'll go up to 8s. I had 5s on the first round. Palms facing the ceiling, soften the elbow, engage the abs. All right, single, other side, and together right here. If you can't bring them together, if that's too much exertion for you, stay with the alternating. Stick your chest out. Okay, I'm gonna go up to the 15s on the Romanian deadlift, on the RDL. Please use no weights if you need to. Get the form right first. Hinging, down, 2, 3, and up. Back is flat, 2, 3, power up. Don't arch your back at the top. You want to come and tuck the pelvis under slightly with a squeeze. Okay, moving into your pinwheel curl. Okay, 10s, 8s, 10s, 12s. I think I'll use 12s on this one. Crossing the body, shoulders low and back, knees are soft. Lift and squeeze. Don't swing at the bottom, you want to control the down. Take a peek at your wrist. Is it locked in neutral? Don't let it bend back. Nice. Okay, front lateral combo. I'm gonna go with 5s, 2s, 3s, or 5s here might work. So to the front and then out to the side, lateral. Front, lateral here, good. Want to make sure you're not shrugging here. We don't want sore neck muscles. We want to work shoulders. Don't shrug. Okay, our last exercise in this block is that static lunge, or as I said, front kicks. I'm gonna hold 8s this time. I'll call halfway and we'll switch. Pelvic tilt, shoulders back. Drop it, low, and push. Straight up and down. Hold something for balance if you need. One more in this leg, and switch your leg, and drop. Whoops, good thing this block is over. My shoelace is undone. 5 seconds. Okay, nice work on that block. Grab some water, folks. Catch your breath. That was good. I will do up my shoe and take a look at the screen. That's your last 5 exercises coming up next. We're gonna start with a wide row hammer curl. What can you hammer curl? I think I will start with 10s. You're gonna hinge at the hips. We're gonna pull wide to 90 degrees. Then you're gonna stand and hit that hammer curl there. So we hinge, row, then stand, then curl. So I wanna make sure you're fully upright before you hit the curl. Wide row, hammer curl. So working biceps in the hammer, working middle back, traps, and back shoulder in that wide row. Pull. Really control everything. Don't be swinging at the bottom, okay? Hinge, pull, control, stand, hammer. Excellent. Let's set those down and into a shoulder. We're gonna go into a high pull W. So the W is gonna be this exercise here, and and we're gonna superset it with a high pull there. Let's go W first, here, and high pull, lift. That's it. W, I'm holding 5s. So you've got to think, what can you W, right? That's not quite as strong of a muscle because we're using back shoulder there, front shoulder here. So you're a little stronger in the front typically than you are in the back. Lift whatever you can in your W. Control. Set those down. We're heading to the ground, folks. We're gonna go into an ab, but bring down there a heavier weight. I'm gonna bring my 15 for glute thrusts. I'm going to plank position, mod from the knees, and we're gonna hold this here. Okay, you could take it from toes if that feels good for you. I want your shoulders over your hands though. Okay, so you're here just in holding that plank. Now, if you wanna kick it up a bit, you can either, like I said, go from your toes or alternate shoulder tap right here. Slow and controlled. All right. Or take it from the toes, shoulder tap. So as you lift that one hand off, you don't want to rotate the body to support your body weight. The body stays facing the ground the entire time. Hips stay facing the ground. So if you have to rotate, don't do the shoulder tap because it means you're not quite strong enough yet. All right, glute thrust. I've got this 15 pounds on my pelvis. Feet are close to the bottom, pulse at the top. So you're up and pulse and down. Up and squeeze and down. Nice. Set that down, but we're gonna stay down here for your abs. We're gonna go into a starfish. So lying on your back, it's alternating hand to toe tap or just hand to shin tap, that's fine. Here we go, so we tap. Now this is your modified version. If you can, you're gonna sit all the way up and tap the toe. So I'll show you, it looks like this. Reach in here, then you'd switch. All right, so that's the more challenging. I'm gonna stay with the modified for this beginner workout. But that's what you're working up to. This is so great for lower abdominal wall, our transverse abdominis, okay? A few more, then we're standing again. Okay, well, one more, I guess. Let's go back to the top. Last round, everyone. Wide row hammer curl. I'm starting back with my 10s. Hinge at the hips, back is super flat. Let's pull wide. Wide, stand, turn and hammer. Good. Wide, up, hammer. Keep your elbows in on the hammer curl. Let's go into our W with the high pull. Okay, maybe back to 5s. Let's start with our W, knees are soft, and then right into that high pull. W here, and slow high pull here. Good. Control, and high pull. It's a little burner, isn't it? Into your plank. From the knees, from the toes, a shoulder tap or not. I just want you to hold that plank. How are you gonna do it? Here we go. Okay, so you're relaxed. Try to get those hands under the shoulders. Excellent. And if you want a shoulder tap, just give yourself a wide base of support on the feet and then tap. Or holding from the knees. Lots of options here for progression. Try what works for you. Don't let your shoulders sag. Push up through the shoulder blades. There you go. Neck is neutral, just looking at your hands. Doing well. Stay down here. Let's go into that glute thrust. I've got my 15 down here, so on the pelvis. And we're pulsing at the top with a good squeeze on those glutes. Feet are under the knees. Let's work. Squeeze and drop. Ooh, feeling those glutes today. I did do a glute workout the other day, so that's probably why. Burn. Final exercise. Stay down here for that starfish. Okay, modify by staying on your back. Otherwise, you're coming to that seated position. Alternate. Work hard, folks. Almost done. Reach and switch. Now, if you wanted to hit a little upper abs here as well, you could take your head and shoulders off the ground right here. For some people, that would not feel good on their neck. Other people have a stronger neck, so either is fine. Rest on the ground if you'd like. This will hit a little bit of your rectus abdominis, those upper ab wall. Almost there. Stay in the pocket. You've got 10 seconds left. Work, work. In 3, 2, whoops, 1 and done. I missed the beep. You've moved daily in your beginner giant set strength workout. That was good. Thanks for joining, everyone. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the workout. Join for a stretch if you can. All right, let's make our way down to the ground here. Stretch things out a little bit. We're gonna start with a hamstring stretch. So one leg is straight, the other leg is in, and hinge at the hips. Keep this knee soft. Just, oh goodness, lengthening through that hamstring a bit. Okay, nice work, folks. Nice little total body strength. That would be a great session to put on repeat. And then as you get stronger, switch sides here. You could hit 3 sets of each instead of just 2, right? So that's a way to progressively overload, increase your sets, increase your weight, increase the reps, right? So that is the challenge, is to continually overload the muscles so they don't adapt to the weight and the reps and the sets that you're currently doing. Butterfly stretch here. If growth is a goal for you, which I hope that it is for most of you, you might have adequate muscle, but we lose muscle as we age, so we have to keep stimulating that, right? We encounter what's called anabolic resistance. So the same stimulus, resistance training, and or protein that we ate or used and did in our 20s and 30s doesn't work quite the same, reach across right here, as it does in our 50s, 60s, and 70s. So you've got to kick it up. You can't be lax. We can't let this go. We have to keep dripping water on the stone, don't we? Switching sides. And sometimes it's hard when you go through different seasons of life, but I just told my members this the other day. Even if you're in a stressful season, just don't turn the faucet off. Keep the drip somewhat going. It may not be a waterfall coming out of your faucet with all of your amazing healthy habits rounding through the back right here, right? Dialing everything in. Your sleep is great. The hormones are excellent. You know, you're walking daily, getting 10,000 steps, eating whole foods, strength training. Like, that might happen periodically where you're doing all of the things, arms behind you. But if you can't, for whatever reason, busy stage of life, seasons, right? Caring for a loved one, maybe you're just overwhelmed with life and you have depression or anxiety and it's like all you can do to do a little bit. Well, the little bits add up. So just remember that. You want to keep the faucet on, okay? All right, thanks for joining, everyone. Arms back, thumbs down, stretch those biceps. It was a good workout today. I enjoyed it. I hope you did as well. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Bring that arm across right here and turn on the bell because that notifies you when a new workout is up. And of course, our new beginner workouts come up, switch sides, every Sunday. So be subscribed, turn on the bell, and thanks for moving daily with me. See you in the next workout.